Hey everybody, George Tucker with AVNation here at InfoComm 2016 in hot Las Vegas. I am joined again today at the Infocus booth by our friend Brady Bruce. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, well, we saw each other at ISE.
Yeah.
And you were showing some new stuff and sort of hinting at some new stuff coming along. And to that end, today we're standing in front of the JTouch and the monopad.
Yeah.
You've been adding some cool stuff to them. Tell me about that.
We have. So you'll see a new line of products here. They feature a new industrial design, which features glass to the edge, a really totally new look.
That's beautiful.
Many of these models now include capacitive touch.
So why capacitive?
Well, the industry standard has been IR touch for a long time, and it's a great technology. But capacitive touch is the technology we're accustomed to using on our smartphones and tablets. It provides multiple touch points, allowing pinch to zoom. And when drawing on capacitive touch, because these are also whiteboards, the ink seems to flow from your finger. There's really no lag time. It's a very satisfying experience.
And they've also now included 4K, right? So not only are you stepping up the capacitance, but you're making the image much, much nicer.
Well, look, I mean, for people who are managing an enterprise, whether it's manufacturing or some other kind of operations, the detail matters. For teachers who are teaching a science class or anything else, being able to look deeply at a very rich image and seeing a lot of detail really matters. So 4K delivers an experience and an interaction with content that you just can't get any other way with 1080p technology. So we have these available on different products. There's 4K on some products, capacitive touch on others, mixtures on some.
Now, something else you were talking about at ISE was the Connects. This is the marriage between Infocus and Jupiter, right? And it's quite, speaking of detail, there's a lot of detail that can happen with that. And you said there's a very specific reason why you're doing it that way.
Well, we looked into the video conferencing market, and it's a well-served market, served by some big players. But we had an advantage and a way to do something that hadn't been done before. We asked our customers, what are you not able to get from current video conferencing vendors and technologies? And several of them said, largely big enterprise, we would really like to have a big video conferencing wall. Things that many of the so-called video conferencing suites just can't deliver. We want to see 100 people on screen at a time.
Wow.
And I may have a big audience in the room with me. It's not for every application, but there's a very specific set of applications. So we took the Jupiter display wall technology and our display wall processors and married that with the Infocus video conferencing technology and they had acquired from Avastar, and we're able to create Connects. And Connects, in fact, is an incredibly scalable video conferencing product. So I can create a system with 2 screens, and I can multiply that up to 96 screens. So if I have an empire to run and lots to see and lots of people to talk to, and I need that all up on a really big wall, you can have that.
Yeah, it's quite impressive indeed. So going from the really large to the small, we have the ultra portable projectors here. They're really beautiful looking. They include a number of really cool features like Lightcast. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. Lightcast is our technology that allows users from basically any platform to take their content off their smartphone, their tablet, their laptop, and get it up onto the screen. And it uses, we support Apple AirPlay, Miracast, Chrome, and bring that all together under Lightcast. It's a really simple way to get in and get the work done and get that content up on the screen simply. It's available on a number of our projectors built in. It's available as an add-on to many of our projectors via a dongle. And in fact, it's built into most of these flat panels you'll see here at the show also. It's really about allowing people to come into the room, share their content, video, written word, whatever it may be, spreadsheet, and get that up in front of the audience quickly, whether they're in the room with you or anywhere else around the world you're interacting with.
Now, why ultra portables?
Well, ultra portables are an important part of our product line. People travel, they need to make presentations, they can't always walk into a room that's set up with AV. So we have ultra portable projectors here that actually, if you use the metric, lumens per ounce are the best in the market. Very, very bright projectors that are very, very small and easy to carry around. But we have a range of projectors that go all the way up to sort of high-end event projectors also. For virtually any projection need, Infocus has a product.
Yeah, no, they are very bright. It's very nice. So now stepping up again, we have Canvas and Catalyst.
Yeah. So also a result of the Infocus acquisition of Jupiter, the company has solutions for control rooms and for people that interact with control rooms from remote locations. Canvas, which was introduced 5 years ago at this show, has now reached its 5th generation. We've announced Canvas 5.0 at the show. Canvas is that collaborative visualization suite that takes all the sources that used to be bound up to a control room wall, all that visual information, and make that available to users in the field on their laptops, their desktops, their smartphones, and their tablets. With Canvas 5.0, we've really perfected that product. It has a much more elegant user interface, and it now supports 4K. That gave us the opportunity to create a new display wall processor that also supported 4K. So we've announced today the Catalyst 4K display wall processor that natively supports 4K inputs and 4K outputs. So in those places where I need a big video wall and a control room, an operational center, battlefield command, I can now see a richness of detail that was previously not possible.
Well, lots of great things happening at the Infocus booth. This has been AVNation. George talking about InfoComm 2016 in Las Vegas.